Hey guys, what's going on? It's Luke aka XLJH Productions, and welcome to part 10 of the Darksiders 2 playthrough. So we have hit a little milestone. We are on part 10, so we've done 10 consistent videos of Darksiders 2, and there's plenty more to come. As soon as we're at the start of the AC, I've done the chest, got some skies of frost right there, and yeah, this is pretty much after defeating that big spider. I think it is, I'm just gonna call it a spider. There's a couple of things left in here, such as the chest, but there's nothing really else, and so we get that, and then we go out on the other door and we do it, guys. So this video we don't completely crack the temple, well, Tears of the Mountain. I'm not entirely sure what we are in, but yeah, it's just more or less reminds me of the cauldron, just without the fire everywhere. So we get more of these monsters anyway, so we have to destroy these 3 of them this time, and them hits just completely missed them. And another loading symbol kind of likes us, but yeah, we do this. It's got a good hit both ways, just hit B, destroy him, and then move on to the others. But yeah, no, I'm quite enjoying this game so far. The physics of it, as I mentioned in the videos before, they are really quite good, and yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So anyways guys, regarding Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, I said I was going to do a gameplay, and instead of doing a gameplay, I'm doing something different, and what I am doing is a walkthrough. It won't be, well, it will be labelled walkthrough in the video. Yeah, I just thought instead of doing a gameplay of some gang shooting and skate parks and cop chases and not really the great stuff, well, not really that entertaining to watch a 10-minute video on, I thought I'd just do a complete walkthrough on it, just to bring back the old days, I guess you could say. But yeah, right here I get a bit confused and I don't know where I am actually going since I fall down. So yeah, this part's quite annoying, but we crack it in the end like we always do. But yeah, it's not, you know, like the cauldron, like we get very confused. I kind of pick up what needs to be done, and yeah, it's not really a problem for us, you know. But right there I failed. It was that press A and then press A again thing to switch from wall to wall. That's quite a good feature. So while running on walls, press A to keep. Well, okay, I missed that, but so here we get it right, and we're still walking along the walls, and we've done it. So now we get another one of these walls, so I realise that we got to roll this down. So we do that. I figured that you can go over that, so just put it through, yeah, like so. I thought that was going to drop in by itself, so I left it, but it stays on the edge, so it ain't too great, so we have to just push that in a little bit. And then the gate comes down a little bit more, but we still have another ball to do, so we have to go over here. And I kind of pick up what needs to be done. So yeah, you know, it's quite, we're understanding the game a bit more. We don't need to spend too much time in one place. So right there, there's a platform there which we do use, and you'll see just where. So I realised that some gold is blocking that. I think it's gold, it looks exactly like, so I'll just call it gold. So we need to get the ball. But right here there's another chest, so we go and see what's in here. I don't think it's anything too interesting, just some boots, greaves. So we equip them. Everything I find armor wise we just equip straight away without even having a look what it is, we just equip it. Yeah, so there's one of these right here, so I realised that this is going to be needed for the ball, so we go and get that ball. So what you do, as seen in the last video, you aim it, you throw it onto something, and then you shoot it with a redemption. So I get the hang of that. Anyways, there's the ball, and I don't know where it goes. And you'll see just what happens with it after it has to go through that gate. But how do we do it? Well, there's a platform just on the left here, and you'll see when I come over to it just how we do it. It gets quite confusing to me at first, but we managed to do it in the end. So I run up here thinking there's something to do, which there is, but I thought at the time that's not what we need. Well, I'll try and throw it at that. That fails, but we get it eventually. You know, we do have to do it for some reason. I just have to get that gold. So we aim it, goes on it perfectly, and then we shoot it. It doesn't really do anything to help us. It's just, I don't know why, I just needed to get that done, as I thought it was some kind of part of this section, but it's not, and we just get that bit wrong. And it's right here, I realise there's something that you go up, and there's a platform which opens this gate on the left. So I realise, well, walking on and off, how are we meant to get the ball through if there's nothing to put on here? So at first I was thinking, is there any kind of armor you can drop on it? You know, something, just the basic strategies which you would think of. So right there I'm kind of puzzled on what to do, and I was thinking, shall I cut it until I've got it, because I realised that this is probably going to take quite a while. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be that bad. Pick up one of these, and I was thinking, well, since this can only be gone by shooting it, can we drop this on it and put the ball through? That doesn't work, so we have a go at throwing it on it, which also doesn't work. But I end up shooting that anyway, just to get that out of the way. So I'm thinking, well, how can I do this then? Because it's getting a bit confusing to me now. So I think we end up going through here actually. No, we don't. We turn around. So right here, I'm still puzzled on what to do. I have no idea on what to do. But finally, I do guesswork. That's not yet. I mean, I'm trying to like hit anything and everything and do whatever just to get past this part, because I don't want it to be too long like the cauldron was. We don't do it in this part, so this is like Tears of the Mountain part 2, because we don't actually manage to do it again in this video, because this is quite long. I mean, I won't label the next, if this one will be labeled part 2, but the one afterwards probably won't be, even if it is on it, because it looks silly. Part 1, 2 and 3, you know. Part 2 I suppose is alright as part of the story, but part 3 is just gonna be kind of silly, so we just label the title something different. Anyways, here is where I pick it up, what we need to do. So yeah, anyways guys, what I was looking at today, I realised it before by Tabe, commentator, Swedish. If you don't know him already, that's him. And basically, there's a capture card. You've probably seen it yourself if you're into this kind of stuff. It's called the Elgato game capture. Basically, it uses HDMI, so it's a bit better than the PVR, but in the way that it records. But I wouldn't probably get one, simply because they're new. You don't know how they are. You know, they could be really buggy and laggy. You probably need a top-notch computer to use it. You know, it's all these kind of things which you never know. Before I carry on with that though, here's where I crack it. As you can see, just a minute ago I put that against the gate. I put that on there. This is all guesswork. Finally got it. Jump up here, go on this, shoot that to get it through, and it's done. And then the next part obviously to get through is go up here. And yeah, back to the capture card. They actually are quite cheap. I've seen one online for 140. This game in PVR, I got this for 140 as well actually, from Pixmania. So it ain't too bad price comparison wise, but they used to be like 170, 180. I got it on like a kind of sale. So yeah, the price varies, but the Elgato, or I'm gonna call it Elgato. Nah, Elgato. You know, I don't know. I'm just gonna call it whatever. But you know what I mean. It looks alright the way that it works, but I just wouldn't get one now since I got the PVR. And the PVR does everything for me in terms of, because I don't mind playing not in HDMI. I mean, I do play Xbox in HDMI normally, but now I'm just carrying it on with the HD component cables, as it still is 1080. I know it's 1080i. Well, I think you get 1080p, but on HD PVR it's only 1080i, I think. But yeah, it does everything you need it to. No problems with sound or whatever. You don't need a top-notch, top-of-the-range computer for it. You probably need a decent one, but you don't need a brilliant, you know. So that's the good thing about the PVRs. The video file size, it's not that big. I mean, okay, for a 20-minute video it's probably like 1.34 gigabyte, but you know, that's no problem. I mean, my internet speed's quite good. Some people's varies. I'm on Virgin Media, so you can kind of expect that the download and upload speed is pretty decent. You know, you get what you pay for. So it's no problem for me to upload. Right here, guys, I see exactly what's going to happen, and I think I'm just going to have to do it. You get here more of these flying little creatures coming to say hello. So I've skipped them all, and I need to get rid of this because it's so annoying. They do hit me a bit, but I need this gone. This stinger hive, or whatever that said. I need this gone because it just annoys me to the max. It's half gone now. I've got a quarter left, so we're just going to destroy that. But yeah, I mean, I would recommend to buy a Game Capture HD, simply because the HDMI, for some people who haven't bought a PVR for HDMI, I don't know anybody who has, but if you have, then fair enough, I guess. But me personally, I wouldn't get one. That's only because I've got a PVR already. I probably wouldn't sell it. I don't see the point. It's probably not the best investment right now for me personally, but that's just, it's every person to their own, really. I mean, you know. But yeah, because HDMI component cables, they're fine to me. You know, I haven't got a problem with those. It's the same quality for me. You do see a little bit of difference. Well, to be honest, I don't. Only except for the brightness and stuff of it. But that's just probably in my TV settings. But either way, obviously HDMI is better, but it's still HD, so it's not, you know, it's not too bad. So yeah. So we've done that and we're moving on. We have some lever to pull here, and this is basically, I think it's classed as the tiers, but there's a lot of water stream right now. As you see, the gate lifts and the water comes through. So that is another part of this done. We're getting through it quite good and well, so there's no problems there. But yeah, really, I mean, it's getting on quite a bit now. This part, so I realised that we've got to swim through here. Don't seem to be dodging anything, so that's alright. But yeah, me personally, guys, I am quite looking forward to doing the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas walkthrough. You know, I really enjoy that game, and it was actually kind of a suggestion by Ken I talked about, you know, the Rab Lab Gaming. He basically said you could do a completion of the game, and at first I said, well, I don't know, I'll think about whatever, but cheers anyway, you know, for the suggestion. But then later on I just thought, you know what, screw it, I'm really enjoying that game right now as I used to do. So why not do a completion of it? You know, I don't see why not. So yeah, we do it. And right here, guys, I keep going up these things. For some reason I ran against the wall right there. I don't even know myself. But I just don't know if going down that stream is the right thing to do. I realised that door down there, that's not the right way to go, since we came out of there. I think we go through it though. Yeah, we do. Oh, yeah, no, sorry, it was the right thing to do, because that was locked, wasn't it? Yeah, my bad. But here we're on the next part, and we, that basically goes up. I thought it was going to flood, and we had some kind of time thing to do to get out, because I remember Ratchet and Clank being like that. But this is obviously different, so that's not the case here. So we kind of pick it up what to do, running through and stuff like that. Another one of these. Take him out, no problem. Yeah. So I'm not sure how Darksiders 1 compares to Darksiders 2, and right there I'm not sure I should have dropped, but I did because of this chest. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm not sure how much it does compare. I'm confused. I guess the brothers thing, you know, Death's brothers, are dead now or escaped or whatever. War, I think that's his brother. But yeah, the part 1 probably explains all that. Right there, I thought I was going through the wall, some kind of glitch, but it's alright. But yeah, I mean, I'm getting most of it, and it's, you know, it's is making sense a bit more now that I'm playing through it. At first it was confusing, but it was just some kind of game to play, and it was quite interesting. And not long had the PBR, so I thought I'd start recording quite fast. But yeah, right here, as you see, I'm just failing to get up, and I just have no clue on what to do. Until eventually I just go the waterway, and that is the right way, as you can see in just a minute. Yeah, I even try and get up there because I don't know, but here is the waterway, and this is right. We go through this tunnel right here. So yeah, we figure out the right way, so that's always good. So have a go at swimming underneath. And realize you don't have any breath, guys. You can just swim underneath all you want, it seems. At your own plead, you can just do whatever you want. So that's always good to do. Right, here is the part you see a big fail coming up. We do this part fine. There's no problems here. But you'll see there's a chest just opposite here, which I have to get. I realise which way to go. So which is this way. Press A here, get up here and go up here. I realise that there's a chest. And when you miss out a chest, you know you're missing out something valuable in the game. So I'm trying to get it up right there, fall in the water. Let me go down to get this thing here. Yeah. Just trying to collect everything I can, because at the start of the video, guys, I said that all I wanted to do was do the game, not collect any collectibles or whatever. I'm pretty sure I said that, but either way, that's what I mean. I just want to get the game done, but when I see things that are obvious, I do have a go at collecting them. So anyways, right here we go up like so, and instead of going right, we go left. And realised why didn't I stop there? Here we go, let's stop there. But for some reason I carry on running and I fail big time and into the water like so. So we end up climbing up again right here and trying it again and again. Basically I just kind of get it that, you know, it's not working, and it's probably not even worth having a go at. As you see, we just failing again and again and again. So yeah, and it's not that great that we do keep failing. But I don't like to cut things out too much. As for the San Andreas, I'm not going to talk about it too much, as that's what separate videos are for. But just for anybody who is interested in watching it, by the time you're watching this, it's probably already been done or is in the middle of it been doing. But since it's not right now, I'm not gonna. I will be cutting things out, I think, because San Andreas isn't the easiest of games in my opinion. So yeah, this one's a little bit hard, but not too hard. It's one of them games, so I know I can get through it. I see you guys, in a matter of, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 minutes, we've had about 5 fails or 4, whatever. I realised, I thought, well, why don't we stop here? Okay, that's not working. Jump, but well, okay, I didn't jump. I just fell down and failed. So we keep failing and failing and failing, and yeah, you know, it's just not working out very well. But right here, I get it, we stop, we go up, and we get the chest. Really, there's not much valuable in there, just some coins and some more of the bindings of thorns, whatever that is. But it's always good to get whatever's in the chest or whatever. And it was right there I realised that I fell down, but it doesn't matter because that's not really what we need to do. We just need to go up here and continue the rest of the story. Some weird music going on, but you know, realise as you walk in, there's always walk in a big place, you realise that you're not gonna be alone. And I realise that at the top of that mountain or whatever, there is something that is ready to come, and it does eventually. Not quite yet, but there's loads of these, but I just use Y on them all and they're all out. Don't take much hits at all. I do when the big dad or something called this guy or mom, however way, it's just, I'm just sitting there like, great, every time there's always something. But I dodge most of it. It gets me a few times, but it's nothing that we can't handle, it seems. You see a hit right there. But you hit loads when you press Y. Excuse me. Yeah, you hit loads while you're doing it. But it's not too bad. We have a health potion. We nowhere near need another one, but we do gain one at the end. But yeah, you know, it's not that hard. So we do him no problem. I was going to cut it out at 22 minutes or something like so, 21 minutes. But I keep on going, guys. What I do is I put like an alarm on my phone to tell me when 20 minutes is over, because I do 20 minutes of video and I don't like cutting it down because I can't remember what's in the videos when I do that. So I'll put an alarm on my phone, and I've got like an hour wrong on it because it's a BlackBerry, and when you go say 23 to the next one, it goes up automatically. So say you're on 22:59, you go up one, it takes you to 11 o'clock automatically though, you know. So it got a bit confusing, and I set the alarm thinking that it would do it, and it didn't, and I realised I've gone over time. I realised that longer is a little bit better to do anyway, so we keep it at that, and yeah, you know, it doesn't seem to be too much of a problem. But yeah, I mean, I suppose it's probably the longest video out of the lot, but it doesn't really matter, guys, it's all part of the playthrough. So it dropped down here thinking which bit is right, which bit is wrong. I don't know why I didn't just drop down. You know, I just end up trying to go from somewhere that... Oh yeah, I think I was trying to switch lanes or whatever you want to call it, switch places, but it doesn't really want to work. So part 11 will hopefully be the Tears of the Mountain done. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe if you want to, and I shall see you guys later.